look at this pod. It's called the CVAC. It's a way of improving your cellular fitness. We're going to learn a little bit more about this brand new piece of equipment that's at the Sporting Club in La Jolla and how this can increase your endurance. Now, Paul, why did you guys decide to add something like this to a gym where there's all kinds of fitness equipment around?
Well, in the past 20 years of me personal training, I've not found anything like this that helps athletes recover as well as this does. I train a lot of runners as well as triathletes, and they are hurt, they're sore, and they're broken. And this is one of the few things that I found that actually helps them feel better, train hard the next day as well.
Let's talk a little bit about the science. Alan, I want to bring you in because we're taking a look at this screen right here. And for people who have never seen this before, what is this actually doing?
This is stimulating the lymphatic system to remove the waste products that get developed as a part of natural metabolism.
So when we are looking inside and we see someone, obviously she's not in exercise clothes, right, and she's not necessarily exercising, but this is working on a cellular level, it's working on her fitness. What is it actually doing? How does this work?
Well, by changing the pressure, they've now been able to actually image valves inside the lymphatic system. So if you think like a pump, like a blood pressure cuff pump, where they cycle the pressure by squeezing the bulb on the pump, that's exactly what we're doing inside this. And now some of that happens when you're on a treadmill. Every step you take changes the pressure, stimulating the lymphatic system. And by some experts think you should have like 6 hours of exercise a day, otherwise these waste products build up in your body inside the cell and between the cell, impairing their function and reducing the fitness of the cell. And by removing these waste products, it's causing the cells to work better.
So how does it feel inside of that?
Well, the experience can be different for different people. Like exercise is different for different people, but if you've ever gone to the mountains, like skiing or something like that, that's one of the closest things to what we're doing here. And a lot of people, when they go up to the mountains, they feel really good, especially when they get back from the mountains. They come back to sea level, and they feel invigorated for a day or two or three. People that use CVAC feel that way all the time.
And you have said that professional athletes are actually using this. Who are we talking about and why?
Well, the Wall Street Journal reported that Novak Djokovic started using this during the 2010 U.S. Open, where he upset Roger Federer. And then the next year, he had one of the best seasons in the history of tennis, according to John McEnroe. We now have NHL players using it. It's kind of interesting that the 3 teams that made it in the playoffs, the last 3 teams, all have CVAC units nearby their training facilities.
Very interesting. Now, this can be for professional athletes or people who are just trying to treat ailments, like our patient is in here. She's just working on chronic pain, which can also help when we're talking about recovery and things like that. What we want to do, though, is make sure that all your questions are answered. So if you're looking for a little bit more in-depth, you can go to our website. All the information on the CVAC performance is going to be on fox5sandiego.com. All you need to do is click on that scene on tap. For now, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.